Open 2 left. 48 GO on 2. Hit.
Set! Wait!
(1965), year of the big surprise. The preseason prophets of disaster saw years of rebuilding for the New York Giants. Trouble, real trouble ahead, they said, but they were wrong. In the team's great tradition, the 1965 Giants blended the new, the old, so skillfully, they tied for second place in the National Football League's Eastern Conference. They did it with rookies, veterans, and smart trading for the likes of Earl Morrall, who came from Detroit late in the preseason. Morrall proves that quarterbacks find a home in New York, with passes such as this one to Aaron Thomas. And against the Vikings, Morrall waits until he sees Thomas scooting across the middle and into a dance along the tightrope. The quarterbacks are the thinking man's football players. When they run into a problem, they just pass it off, with a lateral into the waiting hands of Ernie Coy. Step by step, it's back to the pocket, until Homer Jones shoots into the open. And that's just a warm-up for Jones, who came up from Texas Southern with all his speed intact. As the Cleveland Browns discovered, too late. On this day in Yankee Stadium, the Giants' youthful speed will surprise and stun the Philadelphia Eagles. They've taken an early lead, only to have Earl Grove fumble. New York recovers. That spells opportunity, and Morrall, quick to capitalize, finds Thomas wide open for a 71-yard touchdown. What works once will work again. And this time, Morrall's aerial thrust spears Joe Morrison for another touchdown. And what works twice will work a third time for a tremendous 89-yard gain in which Homer Jones leaves the Eagles' Irv Cross spinning in the dust. It's the league's longest pass play of the year. This will be a rough afternoon for the Eagles' King Hill. Here's disaster number one. Carl Spider Lockhart, a rookie, goes upstairs to pick off the pass. Later, when the Eagles have the ball again, Hill tries another pass. And that's more trouble for him, with rookie Willie Williams doing the honors on this interception. This time, it's Olin Underwood, still another rookie, who short-circuits the pass from Hill. But that's not the end of the Giants' spree of legalized thievery. When the Eagles recover a Giant fumble and try to snap back with a screen pass, Jerry Hildebrand powers in from his linebacker spot. And from there, it's but a step, a high step upwards, to steal Hill's pass and go charging into the end zone. And with that, the Giants hold off the Eagles to sweep the season series. In the year of the big surprise, the Giants unveiled Tucker Fredrickson, their #1 draft choice. As one of the baby bulls, he showed the promise of greatness, a running back with the speed to turn the corner for 40 galloping yards. The St. Louis Cardinals discover that Fredrickson also has the hands, the churning legs, and the drive to surge through the middle. Here's the power, and look what happens to the Cardinals' Larry Wilson. The Eagles get a shot at Fredrickson, but the rookie keeps on busting ahead for yardage. Against the Steelers, Fredrickson jams the defense with a run that's equal parts of skill, power, and desire. Enter now another baby bull, Steve Thurlow, a second-year man from Stanford, who uses his 216 pounds to just plain smash his way through the defenders and over the goal line. When the Giants work the draw play, Thurlow is a charging tornado that won't be tamed until 45 big yards have been gained. Here's the slow motion evidence of how Thurlow can take a pitch out. Wait for the big block, and then surge on down the sideline. The Giants also have #30, Big Ernie Wheelwright, in this flotilla of power. Here's a doubleheader of action featuring Ernie Coy, #23, another rookie in the Giants' great crop. He can ram through the middle or take off on an end run that sees him cut back through the defenders with another example of baby bull power. But the backs must do more than run. Fredrickson at the top of the screen and Thurlow throw perfect blocks to let Morrow have the time he needs to zero in on Aaron Thomas. Bookie Bolden, a 4-year veteran, is 240 pounds of muscle on the move. As he pulls out from his guard spot, blocks such as this one for Fredrickson show how vital linemen are to the runners. The key to this run is #63, Bolden, with an upending block that springs Thurlow up the middle. As the Pittsburgh Steelers came into Yankee Stadium for this game, the Giants were in a 3-way tie for second place. In less than 3 minutes, the Giants rack up the first of 5 touchdowns. Morrow to Schaffner, and Dell skitters around #44, Willie Daniel. Slicing through a crease of daylight, Fredrickson picks his way for 15 rough yards. And the Giants, down by 3 points, follow with Schaffner's aerial maneuvers that net another 40 more yards. which for Coach Allie Sherman is just right. Tucker Fredrickson puts the Giants back into the lead. They'll never surrender today. Steeler quarterback Bill Nelson has a few Giants dropping in for tea. A touchdown that starts with recovery of his fumble. Fredrickson takes a little checkoff pass to explode the Steeler defenses. And from there, it's just 3 yards more for Fredrickson's second touchdown of the day. The Giants turn their back on no opportunity like this, with Dick Lynch racing in to give the loose ball a home. Morrow wastes no time, and you can bet he sees the original lonely man on this play, Fredrickson. He turns to spot Morrow and then floats into the flat for his third journey over the Steeler goal line. But along the way, he picks up a little company, just for the ride. Whatever hopes the Steelers have go fading away as Spider Lockhart intercepts for the Giants. Lockhart shows off a little balancing act to go along with his speed. The Giants had another touchdown, and the final score leaves them in undisputed possession of second place. That would never have been possible without a staple item of all Giant teams, the tradition of great defense and ball hawking for the fumble. The Vikings' Fran Tarkenton gets the picture of that Giant rush in a big way, nearly half-ton of flesh pounding in at him. The Chicago Bears' Rudy Vukic also gets a welcome as linebacker Bill Swain cottons up to the touch of Vukic's jersey, and Jim Katcavage joins the party. The Steelers' Bill Nelson grew accustomed in 1965 to the Giants playing in his backfield. And when Earl Grove, the Eagles, breaks into the Giants' secondary, he gets a reception from Clarence Childs. So unfriendly that Grove can only feel positively let down. Paul Martha of Pittsburgh, number 20, has some ideas of running away from the action here, but Lockhart is ready to meet him at the pass. Spider moves in to make the tackle, and his legs go flailing as he weaves a net that catches Martha for a Steeler loss. A generation of quarterbacks has come to know firsthand the power of defensive end Jim Katcavage, number 75. Here, the Bears' Mr. Vukic gets the Katcavage treatment. The arrow singles out the crashing Katcavage, who just won't be stopped, en route to Don Meredith of the Cowboys. Meredith has another caller. This time, it's blitzing back Jim Patton, who emerges from the circle to force a fumble recovered by New York. When the St. Louis Cardinals send Willis Crenshaw into the line, he's eyeball to eyeball with number 22, Dick Lynch. Result, small gain. The Bears' Rookie of the Year, Gale Sayers, tries a southpaw pass. High enough, long enough. In fact, just right for an interception by Lynch. One of the standout Giant rookies, Spider Lockhart, also delighted fans in the year of the big surprise. Playing on the wing, Lockhart drifted back to snare this interception and stay on his feet until 3 tacklers finally drive him down. The hallmark of a Lockhart tackle is violence. He's circled here just before Dallas's Dan Reeves makes the acquaintance of Lockhart. The Giants also brought up another rookie, sprinter Henry Carr. Carr can not only run, he can bump. Here's how Carr's electrifying speed works for the Giants. When the Browns' Ernie Green, not exactly a slowpoke, takes the pass and heads for a TD, it's Carr who circles around Gary Collins, the would-be protector, to take down Green. One of the greatest defensive plays I ever saw, says Coach Allie Sherman. Rookie linebacker Olin Underwood also made the scene with some remarkable plays. Wearing number 54, Underwood fights off a block to meet the Cardinals' Bill Triplett head-on. The pointer's on Underwood. The line of scrimmage is at the Dallas 41. The pass is to Olympic sprint champion Bob Hayes. And the circle is on Underwood, who's already moved 15 yards downfield. He keeps right on galloping until he gets to Hayes after nearly 50 yards of hot pursuit. Great defense. That defense is something the Cardinals discover in this battle with the Giants. Quarterback Buddy Humphrey, whose team leads 5-0, aims a pass that's shorted out by Dick Lynch. From there on, Morrow rolls out and finds Jones alone and waiting for the touchdown. We can focus on Jones here to show how he lets the goalpost interfere with Cardinal defender Jimmy Burson. And here's the touchdown. The Cardinals come back knocking. Only it's rookie Carr who ruins the sweep by Bill Triplett. This is sort of a one-handed grab for glory as the camera shows the desperate clutch that Carr puts on Triplett. Late in the third quarter, after the Cardinals' field goal puts them in the lead, Morrow patiently waits for Joe Morrison to clear over the goal with a sensational catch. Here's a powerful play in 2 acts. Number 1, the force of linebacker Bill Swain's drive forces a Cardinal into Bill Gambrell. The ball pops out, and for act number 2, there's Dick Lynch, working the crisscross angle run on quarterback Humphrey. It's 60 yards, and from now on, the ball game belongs to the Giants. And Allie Sherman. As the game nears its end, Patton is on the spot for another interception that sets up the final Giant touchdown. It's the battery of the 2 M's at work again. Morrow pitching, Morrison catching. And even though the Cardinals score 1 more, it's victory for the Giants. In the Giants' artillery, number 88 tight end Aaron Thomas highlighted the year with solid catches and even more solid runs. A feature the Cleveland Browns won't forget. Nor will the Minnesota Vikings after the way in which Thomas goes to the shoe tops for this catch. On this play, Thomas shows his versatility by shooting down the sidelines on the Eagles. And then shooting up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Del Schaffner, another traditional crowd pleaser, turned in a good year at flanker for the Giants. The defense has two jobs on Schaffner. Not only must it try to stop him from catching the ball, it also has the task of stopping him from twisting to freedom, as he does again and again. In the exciting action of Giants football, Morrow let Schaffner angle in on the goal line and then just drive ahead for the touchdown. Joe Morrison, Versatile Joe, was a vital part of the Giants' surprise attack this year. Morrison is one receiver who doesn't mind a crowd when he's in the end zone and grabbing for a touchdown. Joe has the churning leg power to shake off the tackles and keep driving until he finally racks up the touchdown. The Giants take to the air for their final away game of an action-packed and successful season. It's a trip to the nation's capital, Washington, D.C., for a clash with the Redskins. From the outset of the season, the Giants have demonstrated teamwork as the keynote to success. It's a friendly and relaxing trip as the Giants travel the friendly skies of United. And remember, 13 of 14 teams in the National Football League fly with United Airlines. In Washington's D.C. Stadium, the Giants, who have already won 6 games, aim for their 7th. But the Redskins jump off to an early 10-0 lead. The Giants don't give up. Morrow sends a skyliner to Jones. "74 yards later, it's a touchdown. Still playing catch-up football, the Giants let Tucker Fredrickson head out for yardage. And when the drive gets into scoring range, it's Thurlow who bangs his way for the touchdown. Alley gets the word from the spotter's deck, along with N. Bob Crispino. On the field, the Skins have their own word, touchdown, but it's easier said than done, as Danny Lewis, the ball carrier, finds out. As the Giants move upfield to their own 26-yard line, the combination of Morrow to Jones finds the combination. With a big assist from the block that Alan Webb throws on defender Lonnie Sanders. Plays such as this confounded the critics who never envisioned the success the Giants were to have in 1965. And with youngsters such as Coy, who can ram through the defenses, the Giants are looking to the future. And in Fredrickson, who has the sustained momentum to barrel his way through for touchdowns, there is a new force in New York, the runners who will make the passing even more impressive. A year of surprises? Certainly. And here, young Gary Wood ends the Giants' winning effort by running for the point after touchdown. Truly, for the New York Giants, 1965 was the year of the big surprise.